Over the years, I've talked to dozens of victims of romance scams, people who have lost thousands of dollars because of their desire to love and be loved. Because they're embarrassed, none of them were willing to tell me their story in public until now. Before you say, how could someone allow themselves to be victimized by this kind of a scam? Listen to this story of how a widow's emotions were manipulated.
I was married 44 years.
We're going to call her Catherine. It's not her real name. But the emotional pain and the financial loss she has experienced is quite real.
In 20 months, I lost my parents and my husband. That's a lot of loss.
Catherine says afterward, the loneliness was overwhelming.
The first year was tough, the first few months. But honestly, I think this second year's been tougher. I'm not ready at 65 to be by myself.
A dating website designed for people over the age of 50 got her attention, and Catherine started communicating regularly with someone.
And this guy seemed really nice, and we talked for about, we talked from March till June.
He called himself Rick, told Catherine he had lived all around the world. He even sent her pictures that he claimed were him, but appeared to be internet stock photos. In text messages and phone calls, he called her honey, baby, sweetie, and sexy. And then he asked her for money for an investment that he said both of them would benefit from.
So I started with an $8,000 check.
Catherine was told story after story of why more money was needed.
It just kept going, and before you knew it, like in 3 months, it was up to $280,000. These are just the copies of the checks that I sent.
Throughout this whole thing, there were many red flags that Catherine recognized, but she still sent the money.
It was the things he said, I guess, and I wanted them to be true.
After going through a lot of her retirement money, Catherine also took out a $30,000 loan.
I wanted to retire, and I don't see how I can.
Catherine tells me she has reported her case to the FBI, and she continues to communicate with Rick in the hope that he will reveal a detail that could lead to his arrest. In cases like this, scammers often use internet-based phone numbers, which makes it difficult to trace them since they're not connected to a physical address. Romance scams target every single age group, people in their 20s, not just seniors. And again, these scams took in a record amount of money in 2020. And remember, most victims don't report losses in cases like this because they're simply too embarrassed, so the losses could be much higher. I'm Brian Roach on your side, WGAL News 8.